What do you take from this party leader, Ruto? Is it going to be fifth time lucky from where you sit? Is that how you read next year for Raila?
Well, I wouldn't really arrogate myself the powers or the ability to predict what could happen next year. But I definitely wish our country well, that we may get an appropriate leader come the next dispensation after Uhuru Kenyatta. The most important thing is that we have to maintain the peace, and we've got to reduce any rhetoric that is likely to damage the peaceful transition from one president to the next. Meanwhile, Kenyans are basically concerned at the moment as to what the economic agenda will be for the next government, and they are eagerly waiting to hear what they have in mind, because there have been a lot of difficulties facing this country up to now. So for now, I wish the Azimio well. I wish the other formations well as well. And the most important group is the Kenyans themselves. I really wish we could get a government that will respect the constitution, continue to allow multipartyism to thrive, and also support the independence of the judiciary, and ensure that Parliament is able to operate reasonably within the confines that they are expected to do. So we want to hear more from the presidential candidates as to what their real agenda is, as opposed to generalities. We would like to know what specifically do they intend to do on devolution, what specifically do they intend to do on how to spur productivity in Kenya. I'm more concerned about productivity, because we have turned our country into a huge supermarkets for imports. We have also driven our country into serious debts. There is the question of shared resources between the different generations. We are overborrowing. What is the agenda of the various presidential candidates? How do we reduce debt? How do we stop over-reliance on foreign debt to fund our budgetary process? And the ghost projects, the excessive investments in things that never quite materializing. So we would like our presidential candidates to now be serious, and start addressing these issues.